A lot of the time I feel unfulfilled with searching for a monogamous relationship or a partner, and I feel like I'm not being seen, I'm not being heard, and a lot of the times the apps that actually lead you to monogamous relationships you actually have to pay for or something like that. So a lot of the time I'm thinking to myself, and I actually got the answer recently. I'm like thinking to myself, why do I feel unfulfilled? Why do I feel like I'm burying myself 6 feet under while I'm looking for a partner, or while I'm looking for something real in my life? And the answer is because I'm looking for something very specific. It's almost like I'm not letting life happen for myself. I'm not letting just genuine, natural relationships and inquiry occur in my life. And I feel like a lot of the time I don't feel good about myself, or I feel down about myself, or I don't feel enough. And enough is enough. I am enough. Before I wake up in the morning, I am here. There is no reason why I should feel guilty, regardless of what I've done in my life. My consciousness should not be flooded with all of these feelings of regret, all of these feelings of doubt, all of these feelings of removal and hatred towards myself. When all I deserve is the fresh air that I breathe in the morning, the fresh water that I drink, the wonderful food that I could eat or find for myself somehow. I'm trying to live sustainably, so trying to keep this conversation open. So if you feel like this, all you deserve is heaven. All you deserve is good relationships, good quality connections with people. And I don't believe in karma. I don't believe that you should be abused for any reason. No one should feel that way about themselves. Spiritually, especially, we deserve eros. We deserve good quality connections. We deserve the feeling that we are sexually deserving, that we are able to be fulfilled in that way. And I feel like it's very cruel to think of yourself in any other way than that. A lot of the time when we feel disappointed in ourselves, it's because we're relying on someone else's connection, relying on someone else's relationships with life and not our own. We could only ever have a relationship from our own soul with anything in life. So, like, instead of thinking, like, oh wow, that guy that I'm so into that was, like, just over there, he wasn't into me and he walked away. That was a type of thought that I had, which was not accurate because I'm not him, first of all. Second of all, I could have thought, well, maybe he's like a sign from like my ex who passed away you know, that he was thinking that I was having fun in the stream with like this fish like nibbling at my fingertips and my feet, and have a good thought instead. Nobody could ever have a relationship from your soul. Only you could ever do that. So the next time you feel bad about somebody else thinking or feeling a certain way about you, know that they are not you and they are not existing from your soul. Only your soul connections can ever bring you life. The moment we stop relying on the connections and relationships from our own selves, from our own soul, is the moment we stop living as ourselves. It's almost like we got life backwards. Because what makes someone enigmatic is them living life, them being in contact with actual life, and being willing to live from their soul, from their actual soul, and have actual quality relationships with nature, their own eros energy. All of that is energy, whatever they interact with. The enjoyment of our own eros energy, sexual energy, is being in contact with that which is who we are, not from anyone or anything else. That which leads us to ourselves is from our own eros, soul, sexual, pleasurable connections with ourselves, with nature, anywhere we go, anywhere we are. Whenever we have pleasure, we are not separate from that pleasure.